a new world order, the rise of BRICS, and a potential currency union. As the world watches, a potential financial revolution seems to be brewing. The BRICS nations are not just economic powerhouses in their own right, but together they represent a significant portion of the world's population and GDP. The BRICS nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, are exploring the possibility of a common currency. This initiative is seen as a way to reduce their dependency on the US dollar and to create a more balanced global financial system. This bold move challenges the established global order, which has been long dominated by the US dollar. The dominance of the dollar has given the United States significant leverage in international trade and finance, but a BRICS currency could shift this balance. Could this indeed mark the start of a new era in international finance? The creation of a BRICS currency would not only symbolize economic unity among these nations, but also potentially offer a more stable alternative to the current system. The implications of such a shift are far-reaching, impacting trade, geopolitics, and the very future of the global economy. Businesses and governments around the world would need to adapt to a new financial landscape, where the BRICS currency could play a central role. The potential for a new world reserve currency is no small matter. It could lead to significant changes in how international transactions are conducted, potentially reducing transaction costs and exchange rate risks for BRICS nations. It raises serious questions about the stability of the existing system and the role of emerging economies. Emerging markets have long sought greater influence in global financial institutions, and a BRICS currency could be a step towards achieving that goal. The outcome remains uncertain, yet the mere possibility is already sending ripples through the global financial system. Investors and policymakers are closely monitoring developments, as the introduction of a BRICS currency could lead to significant shifts in global markets. The world holds its breath as it awaits the next move in this high-stakes game of economic chess. The decisions made by the BRICS nations in the coming months and years could reshape the global financial landscape for decades to come, heralding a new era of economic cooperation and competition. Understanding the BRICS phenomenon beyond the acronym. The BRICS acronym, coined in 2001 by economist Jim O'Neill, initially represented a group of promising emerging markets: Brazil, Russia, India, and China. Later, South Africa joined the group in 2010, completing the BRICS formation. Today, it signifies a powerful economic and political bloc that has grown in influence and stature over the years. These nations represent a significant portion of the world's population, landmass, and economic output. Together, they account for over 40% of the global population and nearly a quarter of the world's GDP. Their collective influence on the global stage is undeniable, as they work together to shape international policies and economic strategies. The BRICS nations share common goals, such as promoting sustainable development, enhancing trade and investment, and fostering innovation and technology. They seek to reform global financial institutions, increase their influence in international affairs, and reduce their dependence on the US dollar. This includes initiatives like creating the new development bank to fund infrastructure and sustainable development projects. This shared vision, coupled with their growing economic might, makes the BRICS bloc a force to be reckoned with. As they continue to collaborate and strengthen their ties, the impact of BRICS on the global economy and geopolitics is expected to grow even further in the coming years. A BRICS currency, uniting against the dollar's dominance. The US dollar has long reigned supreme as the world's reserve currency, a position it has held for decades. This dominance gives the US significant economic and political leverage, influencing global trade and finance. The BRICS nations, comprising Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, aim to challenge this dominance by creating their own currency. Such a currency could potentially reduce reliance on the dollar for trade and investment, shifting the balance of economic power. A BRICS currency could offer several advantages, including fostering economic cooperation among member nations. It could potentially stabilize exchange rates, making international trade more predictable and less volatile. Additionally, it could reduce transaction costs for BRICS nations, making cross-border trade more efficient and cost-effective. A BRICS currency could also provide an alternative to the dollar for central bank reserves, diversifying their holdings. However, the path to creating a viable and widely accepted currency is fraught with challenges. These include establishing trust, ensuring liquidity and gaining widespread acceptance in global markets. The success of a BRICS currency will depend on the collective economic strength and political will of its member nations. Only time will tell if they can truly unite against the dollar's dominance. Challenges and roadblocks. A long and winding road ahead. Creating a new global reserve currency is no easy feat. The BRICS nations face significant hurdles. These include establishing trust and credibility, ensuring stability, and navigating the complex technical aspects of currency creation and management. Political differences also present a significant challenge. The BRICS nations have diverse political systems, economic structures, and national interests. Aligning these interests to create and manage a shared currency will require immense coordination and compromise. Economic implications. A boost for trade or a recipe for instability. The introduction of a BRICS currency could have profound effects on the global economy. Proponents argue it could boost trade between member nations, reduce exchange rate volatility, and lessen reliance on the US dollar. This could lead to increased economic stability and growth within the bloc. However, critics warn of potential risks. They point to the challenges of managing a currency across diverse economies. Concerns also surround potential instability and the possibility of creating a fragmented global financial system. Geopolitical shifts. Reshaping the global balance of power. The creation of a BRICS currency extends beyond economics. It represents a potential power shift on the global stage. It signals the growing influence of emerging economies and a move away from a unipolar world dominated by the West. This shift could have significant geopolitical ramifications. A successful BRICS currency could empower these nations in international affairs. It could also potentially challenge the existing global order and lead to a more multipolar world with shifting alliances and power dynamics. Winners and losers. Who stands to gain and lose the most? The rise of a BRICS currency presents both opportunities and threats. BRICS nations stand to gain from increased economic leverage and reduced dependence on the US dollar. Other developing countries could also benefit from a more diversified and multipolar financial system. However, the US, as the current dominant economic power, could see its influence diminish. The value of the dollar could be negatively impacted, and the US might face challenges in financing its debt. A digital future. Exploring the potential of a BRICS cryptocurrency. In an era of rapid technological advancement, the BRICS nations are exploring the possibility of a digital currency. A BRICS cryptocurrency could offer advantages in terms of efficiency, transparency, and security. It could also potentially reduce reliance on traditional financial institutions. The development of a BRICS cryptocurrency presents both opportunities and challenges. While it could revolutionize global finance, it also raises concerns about regulation, cybersecurity, and the potential for misuse. The road ahead. Navigating uncertainty and potential pitfalls. The path toward a BRICS currency is fraught with uncertainty. Numerous challenges remain, including achieving consensus among member nations, addressing technical complexities, and gaining global acceptance. The road ahead will require careful navigation and a willingness to adapt. Despite the obstacles, the pursuit of a BRICS currency underscores a changing world order. It reflects the desire of emerging economies to have a greater say in global affairs and to shape a financial system that better serves their interests. BRICS currency. Catalyst for change or a distant dream? The prospect of a BRICS currency has sparked intense debate. Will it be a game changer, ushering in a new era of global finance? Or will it remain a distant dream, hampered by the complexities of implementation and the weight of existing power structures? Only time will tell. One thing is certain: the world is watching. The outcome of this ambitious endeavour will have far-reaching consequences, shaping the future of the global economy and the balance of power for decades to come. The BRICS currency may be a long shot, but it represents a growing desire for change in the global financial system. Whether it succeeds or not, it's a sign that the old order is crumbling, and a new era of financial innovation and multipolarity may be on the horizon. What do you think about the BRICS currency? Is it a game changer or a pipe dream? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more in-depth analysis on the future of finance.